Hi guys. Sorry for the late start to the stream. I got distracted, in all honesty. I know I'm a few minutes late, almost like 20 minutes late now, God. But hear me out. Hear me out. I have a very valid and fair reason for being late. I just found out that when I was going to start streaming, Starbomb was releasing a new music video. I wanted to check that out. I'm sorry. Because I thought they were done, right? I thought, like, the last one was the last one. Because they're like, oh, it's the last one, we don't want to do it anymore. So now they just fucking out of nowhere release a new one. And I don't watch Game Grumps that often, so maybe they spoke about it. I don't fucking know. But I wanted to see it. And it was alright. Very simple, and that's fine. That's okay. Sucharu, the animator, was amazing, as always. Beautiful stuff, love his stuff. He did a music video for Made in Heaven by Queen once. I highly recommend checking that out if you ever get the chance. But that's besides the point. I am here now. I'm sorry for being late. It's gonna happen again, I guarantee you, but I am sorry. So, let's get into what we're doing today. We're gonna start out with some Terraria Calamity. Might do League again, if I feel up to it. Because I don't want to do, I love Terraria, but I don't want to do it the whole time. Because I plan on streaming for a few hours, right? Probably around the same amount of time as last time. So, yeah, we're going to start out with some Terraria. Hopefully, finally get some bosses done today, but if not, who cares? As long as we have fun. And if you notice in the background, I have music playing, like actually playing this time, instead of off my phone like a dumbass. So this is from the OST of kind of my hyperfixation. It's a DS game. And you might be thinking, Yama, you're stupid. Why are you playing music from a DS game? Nintendo, if you ever get big enough for Nintendo to notice, they'll smite you, they will destroy you, they will obliterate your channel, and you'll wind up dead in a ditch. And my response to that is, Nintendo forgot this game existed. It's a Konami game. I'm not going to tell you guys what game it is, but I plan on playing it on stream if I ever get something of a following. So if I get 200 followers on Twitter, or if I get 50 followers here, I'll play the game. And if any of you can tell me what the name of the game is, except people I know IRL or in person, because they will know, because I don't shut the fuck up about it, they don't count. But if anybody else can guess it, that'd be cool. But, yeah, Nintendo forgot about this game and actually let their copyright over the music expire. And over the game itself. Anybody could use this at this point. I hope so. I might regret this at some point. But I don't really care right now. But yeah. Most of all, I just wanted, music that wouldn't get me in trouble, and I thought this might be good. But let's see if we can't get Terraria up and running. So if you remember last time, we tried some new stuff. We tried new games. We tried FNAF World, which crashed. We tried Skullgirls Mobile, which I didn't have a controller for. basically everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong, you know. But I'm hoping that today goes a bit smoother. I did no prep work, so I have no reason to have any confidence. But I'm hopeful, and that's all you can really have in this bitch of an earth. I ate beforehand this time, which was good. I had orange chicken and some yellow rice. I didn't have fried rice, I only had yellow rice, so sue me. And yeah. I have been waiting so impatiently for today. I've been wanting to stream again all week because work is a nightmare. And I can't fucking handle it, my guy. It's killing me. I'm at the end of my rope. Because my job isn't particularly challenging. It's not like a job I would need to be incredibly skilled for. It's just so painfully boring. Hi, AZCM. Thank you very much for showing up. I'm just starting out both with streaming and in general and on this stream, so I'm sorry it's a bit scuffed. Well, the thing is, I recently started a new job, and I also recently quit my old job, and I loved my old job. I was like a teacher almost. I was an instructor. And I loved that job. I had a lot of fun with it. My bosses weren't great, but like the job itself was a lot of fun. And my job now is kind of the antithesis of that, where I get better treatment from like management and stuff, but the job itself is much more laborious and really grinds on like my mental state. It looks like the stream is lagging from my end. I don't know if that's happening to everyone. I hope not. Alright, I think the lag is done now. Alright, so we're going to be doing some Terraria. Terraria Calamity, modded Terraria. It's a lot of fun. I've streamed it 2 times now. This is going to be my 3rd time. We haven't gotten much progress done, despite the several hours I've spent on it. But it is going to be a good time. And I'm really, truly confident I'm going to get at least one boss done today. I feel like we're right there to be able to beat King Slime. I think I could have beaten King Slime last time if I had an arena set up, or an area to fight him. I've heard Calamity lore is really in-depth. I've heard there's like a lot to it, but since I'm really new to the mod, I don't know a lot of the history behind it, and I haven't like read the wiki for the lore or anything. I read all the lore stuff in-game, like all the things that drop when you kill the bosses, and also all the things in the lab. I read all of it, and I'm also going to be reading it during this, and it's interesting, it's very neat. And I think I get, like, the basic gist, but there's a lot that I'm missing. Yeah, a lot of it seemed like kind of like a back and forth, I guess. But since it's only one point of view, I'm pretty sure it's hard for me to tell. Unreliable narrator and all that. I'm lagging a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna be too big of an issue. Yeah, hopefully we'll be fine. Pig! 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 Pig for me! I need the bacon. I need the money. Please. I'm so sorry. Why is it so slow? Just die! Please! Let me put you out of your misery! Stop looking at me like that! Something weird, and I don't really understand it, is that when I'm pretty sure this is correct, I might be remembering wrong. I've only done one Calamity playthrough so far, so I'm not super experienced with it. But if you catch a pig with the bug net, its tooltip says it's consumable, like the pig itself. But you can't use it for anything. So I don't really know. I'd like to know more about the lore, because it does seem interesting. But at the same time, like, I'm more interested in the gameplay aspect of games most of the time. I don't play a lot of lore-heavy games. I mainly play a lot of games like this. A lot of, like, single-player, just having a good time sort of games. Alright. For right now, I think I'm gonna try to explore the left of my world. I'd like to find the underground ice biome, because I'd really like to get, like an ice blade or an enchanted sword. That would be really good for me right now. I just want something with like a long range projectile that can get some distance against the bosses. Because I normally play Summoner, and in my first Calamity playthrough, I played on Classic difficulty as a Summoner. And I found out after the fact that you're supposed to play Calamity on like Revengeance mode or Expert mode, because that way you get the bars and you get all the fun stuff. I had no idea, because I really went into it blind. I had just heard that Calamity is fun. But now with this one, I want to like get the real Calamity experience. I don't have any other content mods like Thorium or Infernium or Fargos or anything. I'm just playing Calamity. I do, however, have some quality of life mods. I'm gonna dig down real quick here just to see if there's a pyramid. But yeah, with this playthrough, I'm gonna be playing melee, because I never play melee. I only ever play Summoner. And there's a few reasons for that, but I guess at the end of the day, I just like Summoner. And I really like all the minions that Calamity adds, but I wish that it had some whips. And I know that's coming soon. I know that's in the works. I think I saw the first one, like a video for it. But personally, it can't get here fast enough. I wish I was better at using the screwdriver. Like hitting the screw back at enemies, because I've seen it do loads of damage, right? But it's hard for me to hit with the arc that it makes. Yeah, Melee has a weird dichotomy where, yes, you have a lot more, like, armor and defense, but also... Ah, fuck me. Sorry. Also, you have to be up close and personal with the enemies and with the bosses. I'm gonna be swearing, so I'm sorry about that. I am sorry. I try not to. And I got really good at not swearing at my old job, but I've fallen back into some old habits. So if you have an issue with that, I'm sorry, truly. Hey, Microwave, thanks for coming back. I'm glad to have you. Yeah, I like Mage. The Mage Summoner combo is fun because you can, like, span, like, centuries. You can, like, with the Forbidden Armor, the desert one. That's a pretty cool set. I thought you get the mount from this chest, but that must be the underground one. I'm actually gonna take this heavy workbench. That'd be nice to have. And I'm gonna put a table in here. So, hopefully an NPC or something will spawn in here. That'd be nice. And I'll put a chair up here. Alright, and a torch. Yeah, I remember before whips were added, I normally use either a magic or a melee weapon as like my use item when I played Summoner. Because my first playthrough, I didn't really, like my first ever Terraria playthrough, I didn't really know about class setups and stuff. I just kind of used whatever I came across. And the reason I actually liked Summoner, the reason I started playing Summoner, is because I got a slime staff really early on, which I had no idea how lucky that was. And that kind of just got me into liking using summon items. Because I started playing on console where it was really hard for me to aim at enemies. So having the summons automatically attack was very nice for me. Ah, shit. Ah, damn it! 2 in a row, really? Now I'm on the lookout. Now I'm, like, worried about it. Fuck you, I'm taking this. But yeah, if I don't have any luck with getting an Ice Blade, I'm gonna probably recall and try to grind Harpies for a bit to make a Featherfall, so I can see if I can get an Enchanted Blade from one of the planetoids. That's where my head is at right now. I've had pretty good luck this playthrough so far. Like, I've gotten, like, a bone pickaxe. I've gotten, I think, some mining armor. Yeah, I'm not even that old of a player. I don't even know what glitch you're talking about, to be honest. The first time I started playing Terraria for real was in 1.3. I got it on Switch. I think it was on sale at like Walmart or something. Like the Nintendo Switch. And since it was such a good deal, I got it. And I think I also got another game that day, but I can't remember which one. I think Stardew. I think I got Stardew the same day. And it was really fun, and I liked it a lot. There were a lot of issues with it being both on the Switch and 1.3. Like, obviously, whips weren't a thing. Summoner progression was even worse than it is now. The thing that upset me the most was grinding for the blade staff, which I went on like a long rant about last stream, so I'm not going to do that again for Microwave's sake. But it was a whole thing. It was a bug where if you put a very specific number of dirt blocks into your piggy bank and then relogged, you'd have Red's wings. That's really cool. That's awesome. No, I love that. I love stuff like that. I don't normally use stuff like that. I try to have like a very genuine gameplay experience. But it's very cool to me when stuff like that happens in games. Like, I love watching, not often, but every once in a while, I'll watch, like, Majora's Mask speedruns. And it's so cool. Like, how people find these glitches and exploits to do stuff like that. Or, like, the stuff in Stardew Valley where I think you would use, like, a couch or something to get the Galaxy Blade instead of using the prism thing. I can't remember its name right now. And also the one where you would, like, change your name. You would change your name, and you would change it to be the item ID of items, so every time a character would say your name, it would give you those items or something. That's really cool to me. I'll probably die if I go down there, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll probably drown. If you got two players to break the same item at the same time, it would do. Yeah, stuff like that. It's really fun. I love stuff like that. I used to play when I was like a little kid. I would play Minecraft Pocket Edition, and there were glitches like that where if two players tried to get something from a chest at the same time, it would do, and that stuff that blew my mind. Prismatic Shard, that's what it was called. I can't. I'm not good with names. Float. This one's spiked, so I'm gonna take that. But yeah, I think they remove that stuff from Stardew now, which is sad, but I get it. You know, I do get it. I've never seen a living tree in the ice biome like this. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. Your ID dupe still works? That's cool. I honestly thought they got rid of that. The stream lagged again, it looks like. I don't know why this is happening. I tested like my upload and download speed before I started streaming, and it was pretty good. Oh, only works on mobile and old Xbox versions. That makes sense. I don't really have room on my phone for Terraria. I actually have Stardew on my phone from Apple Arcade, because Apple Arcade came with my phone plan, I think. And I don't really want to spend the money for Terraria a third time. I used to have the mobile demo for Terraria. I played that way back when. I don't think it really worked well on my phone, so I deleted it pretty quickly afterwards, which is part of what made me not super interested in Terraria. Luckily, I had a slime rain last stream at the end, so I have a lot of gel to make torches again. You have all your games on PC? I only started playing games on PC relatively recently, actually. I only like set up Steam rather, relatively recently. I just have a thing with spending money. I very much dislike spending money on unessentials. It gives me a lot of anxiety. So I need something to... shit. I need something to kind of reason with myself why it would be a good idea to buy it, if that makes sense. So streaming has been a good thing for me to get more games because it's like an excuse almost. It's like a valid reason. Oh, Finch staff, nice. Oh shit. It sucks I'm not playing Summoner. Angel statue, I'll keep it, I guess. You can go, and you can go, and you can go, and you can go. That's nasty. That's regular. I'll sell you, actually. You can go. This would actually be better. Alright. You've had 60 spare that I have no need to spend. Yeah, it's not like I'm... Like, I have been unemployed for a bit, so I'm not doing great on funds, but it's not like I'm starving or anything. I'm not behind on bills or anything. I would, if I wanted to buy games, I could. It's just that a part of me is always like, you could use this for something so much more important. But what always ends up happening every single time is I just spend it on food. I'll like go out or something and I waste all my money on food. Every single time. And I know for a fact the same exact thing is going to happen again because I'm going out for lunch and for movies tomorrow with some friends of mine from high school who I haven't seen in a few years, and I'm going to spend all my money on that. And I'm not going to regret it because it'll be worth it, right? But it'll be a bad financial decision. One of the people I'm going with already told me that he wasn't going to eat anything because he didn't really have money for that, so I told him it would be my treat. Because I wouldn't want to eat in front of him without him eating. That would be just a dick move. But I said that before we picked the restaurant, and we're getting like Asian food, and I love Asian food, it's great, but the place we're going to is really close to the theater we're going to be going to, so it's convenient, but the prices were insane, like Jesus Christ. Like just a basic meal was really expensive. I think they changed it where you can't get the water bowl above ground anymore. Well, yeah, it's good friends of mine. I haven't seen them in a long time. I want to have a good time. And if I can pay for it and he can't, it just makes sense for me to pay for it, right? I'm gonna chop some of these trees because I can't remember what you can make with them. I don't need a coconut. I think that's probably enough. Oh shit. Oh man, I jumped right into a bubble, didn't I? That's pretty funny. It's the P ocean, you're right. It burns all the ammonia. Wow, I never realized these things were kind of tanky. by the time I came here in my last playthrough, I already had stuff to, like, insta-kill them. I don't want to die here because I have money, so I'm gonna recall. Alright. Is the automaton in the tundra? Yes, he is. Cool. So let's see what I can craft with the acid wood. Tainted blade. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's true melee. I'm not doing... Like, I'll use true melee weapons. I don't have a rule about not using them. But I also don't plan on using them. That's pretty cool. Acid gun. Oh, you can craft finch stats? I forgot. In Calamity. This is rogue armor. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with this right now. That's fine. What about snow? Oh, you can make snow globes in Calamity? That's awesome. I wanted to get Santa in my main world. Yeah, I have my money in my piggy bank. I forget to use the money troughs sometimes. Alright, so I didn't really explore the underground tundra yet, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. What don't I really need? I'm gonna keep the vanity, I think, for a bit. No, all this stuff is pretty useful right now. I don't have a yo-yo, so I don't really need that right now. Out of curiosity, because this is my third stream, I haven't been really promoting it too much. You forgot sauce is a liquid? That's a really funny sentence. I'm sorry for laughing, but that's a very funny sentence. I'm gonna continue with what I was saying, but what are you eating? I'm curious. But yeah, all I was gonna ask is that since this is still a very new thing to me, I haven't been really advertising it much. I haven't really been putting it out there. So I'm just curious how you guys... I think Microwave left at some point, which is totally alright. But I'm curious about how you found the stream. Homemade sausage and hash brown burgers with curly chips. That's awesome. That sounds really good. Are the chips seasoned or? And I've never heard of a hash brown burger. Is that like a burger with hash browns as the buns, or? I clicked on Terraria and had to type Vtuber search and you came up. That's pretty cool. I would like to know, like, feedback-wise, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I can be. Oh, a burger with a hash brown in it. That makes sense. That's really good. That's really cool. I ate not too long before the stream. I had orange chicken and yellow rice with like sazon and adobo and stuff like that. All good. But yeah, I know nobody's here right now, just talking to myself really, and any potential VOD viewers if they ever exist. I'm not really taking this too seriously, the whole streaming thing. I'm not like, because I don't intend on anything ever coming of it, but I would like to make like an honest effort. That was fast. Welcome back. My spirit superior. But yeah, so it is nice to know how people are finding the stream. I have done some small things to try to promote it. Like there's one Discord server that I'm in that I told people about it. For the most part, I'm not really telling people I know. Especially not like IRL people, because it's a little bit embarrassing. The whole, like, not the streaming part. I doubt people really care about that. But it's a little bit embarrassing having to say, yeah, I'm doing VTuber stuff. My name is Yama VT on Twitch. Your stairs are right next to the... Nope, I mixed that up in my head. Sorry. Your room is right next to the stairs. I see. Yeah, I know I'm a fully grown man, but